Hello everyone. Introduce, my name is Egusti Agung Lapatmadewi. You can call me Wulan from class 4A Accounting Managerial. My number is 23. My name is 24156444102. Today I want to answer the main term question for accounting information system. Okay, first I will explain the difference between data and information and include the examples. First is definition of data. Data are raw facts that have not been processed and do not yet have a clear meaning for users. Data can be in the form of numbers, text, symbols, or transaction record that still stand alone and cannot yet be directly used for decision making. Example of data, first is 150 units and 25 million rupiah. 10 May 2026, customer name PT Maju Jaya. And the second definition of information. Information is data that has been processed, organized, and structured, so that it has meaning and can be used to support decision making. Example of information: sales in May 2026 amount to 25 million rupiah. Raw materials inventory remaining is 150 units. And last is PT Maju Jaya was the customer with the highest purchases this month. Difference between data and information. The main difference between data and information lies in the level of processing. Data are still raw facts without clear meanings, while information is the result of processing data so that it becomes useful for user. In other words, data are the input while information is the output of the data processing system. Second is describe the production cycle DFD along with examples of threats and solution. Level 0 DFD of the production cycle. A data flow diagram DFD level 0 of the production cycle illustrates the main flow of data in the production process, starting from products design to cost recording. There are four main processes. First is 1.0 is product design. This stage is the starting point of the entire production process. The company determines what products will be produced and how it will be manufactured. The objective is to ensure that the product design can be produced efficiently and at a reasonable cost. Main output is first is bill of materials or BOM, a complete list of required raw materials. Second is operation list, the sequence of production steps. This information is then forwarded to the planning and scheduling department. 2.0 planning and scheduling. This stage is the central part of the production cycle because all major decisions are made here. It receives inputs from several other cycles. First, revenue cycle is sales forecast and customer orders. Second, products design. bill of materials and operation list. Third, expenditure cycle, raw materials availability. And fourth, human resource or payroll cycle is labor availability. The output is production order, raw material requisition, purchase requisition, labor requirement, and this section ensure that production runs smoothly without shortage of materials or labor. 3.0 Production operation. At this stage, the actual manufacture process takes place. The production department receives production order, raw materials from the warehouse, and labor from human research. During the process, raw materials are converted into work in process goods. Work in process goods are converted into finished good documents, generates material requisition, job time ticket, move ticket, and finished goods are sent to the revenue cycle, while cost data are sent to cost accounting. 4.0 Cost accounting. This states collects, calculates, and analyzes all production costs, inputs, raw materials, raw material usage, second labor hours, overhead costs. The output is cost of goods manufactured, production cost report, and this information is sent to general ledger. Management products designed for cost evaluation, explanation, revenue cycle, send demand information to planning. And planning send production order to productions. Production sends finished goods to revenue cycle. Production send cost data to cost accounting. Cost accounting send report to general ledger and management. Cost accounting provides feedback to product design. Planning requests materials from expenditure cycle. Planning requests labor from human resource or payroll cycle. And threats in the production cycle. First, raw materials are stolen by employees. Second, errors in recording raw material quantities. Third, production does not meet targets. Fourth, defective or damaged products. And last, finished goods inventory is not recorded. Solution is first, use raw material requisition document. Second is supervision by production supervisors. Third, automate recording in the system. Fourth, product quality inspection. And last is periodic stock opnam or physical inventory count. Number 3 is case analysis, evaluating weakness in internal control or COSO in the expenditure cycle. The case of UMKM ABC show a cash discrepancy of 4,850,000 rupiah, duplicate payments, and weakness in the internal control system. A is identification of internal control weakness. 1. no purchase requisition documents. Second, overlapping datas. Third, lack of segregation of datas. Fourth, duplicate payments. 5. Incomplete supporting documents. 6. General expense recording only. 7. No access restrictions. 8. No backup or change log. And B. Relationship with COSO components. First, control environment. The control environment is weak because datas are not clearly divided. For example, one employee prepares purchase order and also records accounting transaction. Second, risk assessment. The company has not identified risks such as duplicate payments, cash discrepancies, and data manipulation. Third, control activities. Control activities are weak because no PR document, no invoice verification, no signature on cash disbursement evidence, information and communication. The information system is inadequate because recording is still done manually in Microsoft Excel. Expenses details are incomplete. 5. Monitoring. There is no regular supervisions such as internal audit, routine cash checks, and C. Risk overreaching. First is fraud risk, 2. Duplicate payment risk, 3. Cash loss risk, 4. Inaccurate financial report risk, 5. Data loss risk. The recommendation for improvement. First, create purchase requisition document. Second, separate duties. Third, implement payment authorization for complete transaction evidence. 5. Restrict system access. 6. Perform regular data backup. 7. Conduct simple internal audits. Conclusion: UMKM ABC has significant weaknesses in the expenditure cycle, especially in data segregation, documentation, supervision, and information system. These weaknesses are related to the 5 components of COSO: control environment, risk assessment, control activities, information and communication, and monitoring. As a result, the company faced risk of duplicate payments, cash discrepancies, fraud, and inaccurate financial statements. Therefore, the company should improve authorization, producers, data segregation, documentation, and system security to make internal controls more effective. That's all for me. Thank you.